this group's been on here early on.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. And for New York, they've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Now, here's Bridges. Brunson outside. Six on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Fox looking it over. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Here's Castle. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Bridges outside. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Searching for their first points of the game. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. The wide open look here for Fox. No good on the 3.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Hart the pass to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. For the 3. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 5.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Outside, Fox. Shot to stop the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
Runs in the bounce pass. Hart, wide open. He fires. From outside, off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Floats one, and it's laid in by Brunson. 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns, and Wembanyama gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Towns. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Fox. Down low. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. No good on the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 6-point game. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Low block shot. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Fox against Brunson. Towns, high post. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Outside, Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 4. Now here's Towns. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Bridges outside. Good, and as this goes to Town.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, this one-off championship game, how does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more. Maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Let's take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. Fourth, Mikal Bridges.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
Now here's Barnes. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Barnes, screen on Brunson. Fox from outside. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Towns. Hart outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing, but he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The free throw drops for Towns.
Man, one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And Towns drops them both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. It's tipped. And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Towns. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Back to Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Robinson's checked in for New York. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Hart kicks to Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Cornett with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Sohan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns. And you compare a game like this to playoff-level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
That free throw missing.
Jeremy Sohan, he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
And he's good on the second. And here's Brunson. He has 7. Outside Robinson. Left side, Towns. Over Sohan. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Robinson. Towns has got 11 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sohan. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's selective in terms of three-point shooting. But Sohan really only goes for the threes he knows he can make.
Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game. Here's Brunson. Good on the bucket. And that's now 9 points here for Jalen Brunson. Spurs trail by 8. Now Harper. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Champagny. Sohan with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harper. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. Back to Harper. Here's Sohan, defended by Towns. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Clarkson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Johnson, the pass to Harper. Here's Sohan. Pass to Johnson. Outside Harper. They set the pick for 3. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Brunson, no good. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Harper from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Towns. From the arc. They get it back. And here's Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Champagny, still scoreless. In the corner, Sohan with it. And that one drops.
And that little contact is not going to dissuade Sohan. He likes the physical aspects of the game.
Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson a screen on Harper. And here's Brunson outside. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Gershon Yabusele is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Harper. Pass to Sohan. To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama deadly inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside Robinson. Clarkson for three. Rebound San Antonio.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson against Bridges. Johnson inside. Shoots over Bridges. Bank shot. No good. The Knicks leading by 5. Clarkson passes to Robinson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Wembanyama looking it over. Over to the left wing. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Yabusele. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Robinson following the bucket by the Spurs. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Sohan. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 5.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Robinson. The shot's good. And now a 9-point New York lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Johnson outside. From downtown, it's rebounded by New York. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, the crowd noise can make it hard to execute your offense on the road, but they did a great job playing their game.
McBride with the ball. He's guarded by Harper.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there, Jeremy Sohan.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Here come your Knicks City Dancers, everyone. Get loud for it.
For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. The Spurs also with the sub. Fox is checked in. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. And here's Towns. Defended by Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And there's an example of Fox. Doesn't have to get all the way to the cup to be effective.
Yabusele, a screen on Johnson. Anunoby, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Bridges passes to Towns. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Wembanyama. Last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 5. Anunoby outside. Clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Fox. He's got 6. The kick out to Harper. The 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Fox with the incredible penetration there, able to find the open teammate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Bridges. The Spurs also changing it up. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Brunson. He's got 12. Pass to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. 13 feet away. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Steps back. And he gets it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now here's Towns. 16 points for him. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The kick out to Fox. And the 3 off target.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Offensive rebound. Brunson outside. Brunson being aggressive.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Leading by 5. Here's Yabusele. Back to Brunson. Over Fox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 7. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
The Knicks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. On the free throw, no good.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Bridges finds Towns. Anunoby outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Scooped up. Here's Towns. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And it's an 11-point New York lead. Outside, Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Pass to Castle. For 3, Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Vassell. Brunson outside. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Fox passes to Cornett. Now Castle. For 3, Vassell. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Brunson, no good.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Anunoby against Fox. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Hart. And now the fast break and Hart with the ball. Brunson outside. Anunoby passes to Towns. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. They could use a bucket. And the layup is up and in. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. And so it's the New York Knicks. Things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Wrong. They're thinking about the shot. defensively.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting it done.
Man, Cat can stretch that floor, punishing inside, but he can shoot from anywhere. He is a special talent.
Special is right. One of the smoothest big men you'll find. Great touch. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Vassell in at the small forward position.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Towns a screen on Castle. Bridges passes to Hart. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. Four on the shot clock. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wembanyama's got 14.
Going to Wembanyama any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Fox inside the line. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Hard against Barnes. Hart kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Here's Castle. He has yet to score. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. Here's Fox. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Hart outside. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Off target from outside.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. It's Vassell on the wing. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now it's just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. focus on limiting mistakes.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Kevin, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Now, Wembanyama. After OG Anunoby missed from long range. Fox against Brunson. And Fox gets it to go.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Now here's Towns. He's got 20. Anunoby outside. From deep, Brunson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Castle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Hart with the screen on Fox. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. To end the cold streak. The shot comes out. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Outside, Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for teachers.
Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Bridges. Now Hart from outside the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Barnes. Bridges with some nice defense.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Towns. He's got 22. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Brunson with a clean look, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 20 points here for Jalen Brunson. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, right side. Back to Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama just too big down low.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fox against Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs leading by 5. Fox passes to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. He gets that one. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Towns. It's good. That takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Wembanyama with it, defended by Towns.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in perfect from the field this period.
Johnson with it. 20 points for him. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Brunson. Barnes outside. Clarkson against Castle. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And while this game isn't quite in the bag, Greg, it's heading in that direction.
With the lead they had, if they can close out this third quarter strong, they might be able to put this thing out of reach. So this is going to be a huge stretch coming up.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Gershon Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Then for the Spurs, Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for Castle. And here is Robinson. For three, Bridges. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. That sends Keldon Johnson to the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Fox against Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. San Antonio with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Johnson's shot is off. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges left side. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And the first one drops.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And he can't hit the second. Spurs leading by 10. Outside Harper. There's the triple. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Clarkson. Wembanyama left side over Robinson. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
McBride bounce pass. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Fox. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wembanyama against Yabusele. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Clarkson outside. Lets it fly from 18. And the jumper is on the mark. Clarkson's got 5 now. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that trophy means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 12. Clarkson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 6th assist on the night.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Here's Champagnie. Johnson surveying the floor. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, He is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Towns. Clarkson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Wembanyama outside. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Back to McBride. 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's a screen. Johnson in the corner. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Now McBride. Pass to Clarkson. Towns, a screen on Harper. Harper against Clarkson. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. New York on D. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Knicks trail by 15. Here's McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Clarkson outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Sohan, and the dunk by Sohan.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here's Anunoby. Left side, Towns. Over in the corner, McBride. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits back iron. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 14-point game.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Pass to Robinson. Right side, Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Harper. A 3-pointer, no good.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Fox, no good.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
McBride finds Clarkson. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Harper. Spurs working the ball around now. Takes it from 10. Almost, but it rolls out. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. McBride passes to Clarkson. Shoots over Johnson. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Clarkson's got 15 points in just the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And that one misses.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Hart, that's good.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Spurs leading by 12. Vassell outside. And the 3-ball is good.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Now, here's Bridges. To the left wing. Yabusele in the post. Covered by Barnes. And good that time.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Fox, the bounce pass. Vassell finds Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Castle on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Knicks trail by 13. Yabusele with it. Pass to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Fox. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Now, here's Fox. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Fox has got 5 points in the quarter.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Here's Yabusele. On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by Castle. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now that's 11 points for Harrison Barnes. Bridges against Castle. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's Spurs leading by 14. Outside, Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Fox has got 17 now, just in the second half. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's Hart on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Three-pointer, Fox. Can't get it.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Up again. Saves him with the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fox against Brunson. Fires the three. And it misses. Knicks trail by 14. Lays it in off the window.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Gershon Yabusele. Fox against Brunson. Strong move off the glass.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Spurs leading by 11. Here is Wembanyama. Brunson there for the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Towns. It's in from 7.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. Now Fox. Crosses over. Insane move and bucket.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
Brunson with a head of steam. And that one is good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
San Antonio leading. Now Castle. And Wembanyama outside. Fox.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
De'Aaron Fox at the line, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Fox hits them both. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Now Anunoby. Missed on the 3. Wembanyama against Towns. Here's Fox. Now Barnes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. He drills the three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed. Book it.
Jalen Brunson.
We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winners of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.